Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I did try to go live on my channel, but I'm still kind of new to everything, so yeah, it was okay live. I tried. So I'm just gonna make the video here, so just show you how to do it. It might be easier instead of going live. So I'm going to show you guys how to make some homemade donuts. Not ones you eat, knitted ones, made on your knitting looms. So, what you guys will need is a flower loom, some yarn, a loom hook, scissors. We was working on a total on my live, if you would know. And you will need some stuffing. Bear with me, I don't have a lot of my materials in storage. And you will also need a needle, but if you don't have a metal needle, if you don't have a metal needle, plastic one will work, but I would suggest you if I could get it, suggest a metal needle. It'll be best for you. I want to show you this cool thing I got from Target. $5. It's like a little storage, so you can store all your stitch markers and all your stuff. One part is you have to be careful with the back. But I found that at Target for $5. And also, like, I found this at Target for $5. I'll keep all my scissors and glue guns and that. And if you hear background noises, I do have siblings. So we're gonna get started on how to loom knit a donut in my next script. So I'll be right back. Okay. How to loom knit a donut. Let's begin. So what you want to do is first untangle your yarn. First. It's the first thing. I'm struggling to get and I'll be back. I'm back. I found the end. So now what you guys want to do is you want to take your thumb, wrap it around like that. And then you want to grab your loom, put a slip knot on anchor peg, okay? Now you want to do is you want to draw string cast on, okay? drawstring cast on is you go behind and in front, behind and in front, behind in front, behind in front, behind and in front. And then once you have your loom looking like that, and then just knit it off, okay? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. Sorry for the background. You see this app right here on my phone? Right here, right there. Word counter. You can use that, or you can use pen and paper. So, pull up your word counter, and what you want to do from now, after you have cast it on, you want to E-wrap for a total 10 rows. So what you want to E-wrap is, you go behind and in front, behind the peg and in front, behind and in front. And this is row 1 that we're doing, okay? This is your main donut. This is the main part of your donut. The next step after you're doing your donut is the icing. So, I want you guys to pause the video here, and I want you guys to come back once you guys have your 10 rows done, okay? So come back. I'll guys see you guys back here once you have your 10 rows complete, okay? I want to do some little bit explaining. So we're on our row 2, and if you have a loom that your pegs do pop off and you think your loom is broken, it's not. Mine did. All you have to do is start your project over again. So undo your project. Luckily, we're only in 2 rows, so it's okay. Okay, now we just want to pop that peg right back in the hole, and then it's easy. But never ever glue these pegs in, because these pegs, you can remove them to pretty much to make anything. That's why the pegs pop off. But if it pops off on your project, just redo it, and it pops them pegs right back in. That's all I do. It's really simple fix. And then you just do your drawstring cast on, and then you do your E-wrap, and then you do your 10 rows, and I'll see you back here. So that's a quick up on explaining if your pegs pop off on you. So see you guys back here when you guys have your 10 rows. Peace, happy looming. Okay, now once you guys have it looks like this. Instead of 10 rows, do 20 rows instead, so it can look longer. So instead of 10 rows, we did 20 rows. So now what you guys want to do is take your working yarn, wrap it around your loom, grab your scissors, cut your working yarn. You're done with the brown. Right, and now what you want to do is take your wool yarn and put it at the bottom and pull up, okay? Put it at the bottom and pull up. You are binding off now, okay? Lives are not for me. I'm just a beginning of doing videoing for you guys, so I'm new to all of this. Going live when it's not for me, so I'm just gonna stick to my normal videoing because I don't like the number 67. I don't know why people say that, so I don't like that, and I don't like that on my videos or comments. So I'm just gonna stick with not going live anymore. I'm just gonna stick with normal content for you, normal limited content for you guys, because that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing. No more lives. I do have 2 moderators in there, but I'm just not going live anymore. So I'm just gonna stick with our normal limited content on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So now what you want to do is thread your needle because this is what I attended this YouTube channel. This is why I made this YouTube channel for, basically for to teach you guys on how to make stuff on your knitting looms, and for this is basic off loom knitting contact stuff. Okay. I don't know what the 6-7 meme is, but I don't like it, and I don't like that on my videos. So, now once you have sewn that up, now what you guys want to do is put your needle away so you don't lose it. Grab your stuffing. Grab some stuffing. And you might want to be able to use this. This is called a stuffing tool. So what you guys want to do, grab some stuffing, stuff the donut. Don't stuff it too much because you don't want the stuffing to see. I'm going to turn mine inside out. You don't have to. You can keep yours how it is, but mine's I'm turning inside out. once I get all my materials from the storage, I'm definitely gonna be teaching you guys how to make a SpongeBob. But until then, we're just gonna learn how to make a donut. Tomorrow's content, I'm probably gonna teach you guys how to do a finger knit blanket. See, this is what is causing the stuffing is sewing terribly, and I'm not liking it in this. It's gonna be okay. I got 1,000 people messaging me, and I don't care. I'm gonna go fix this, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, now once you guys have it stuffed off, mine is not that great, but it's okay. It's the plastic. Mine will be fine. So you just want to sew up it. It might want to sew the stuffing, but once we add the icing on it, it will be fine. Okay, now you just sew that up. I lost my needle. Of course I did. So it should look like that, but make sure you cover this side. So sew both ends good though. So you want to sew this end to this side. That looks horrible. So instead of, I'm gonna suggest you guys to do, instead of e-wrapping your 20 rows, do flat knit stitch. So this doesn't happen, okay? Always a practice one, right? So there's your donut. So now what we want to do is grab your frosting color. So whatever you want your frosting to do, color to be, grab that. Okay. Okay, and I'll be right back. So grab your frosting color and I'll come right back. Once you have grabbing your frosting color, okay, you want to make a slip knot and put it on the first peg. Do 4 pegs A-wrap. Alright, and knit off. And do that for like 5 to 6 rows until it's long enough to wrap around the donut, okay? So continue to do that until it's wrapped around the whole donut, okay? So until it's long enough to wrap around, okay? So go ahead and make this wider to wrap around, and then I'll come back for your next step. Okay, now once you guys have it long enough, now what you guys want to do is you want to bind this off. So take it off the loom. So snip your yarn. Make sure you have a long piece because you're going to need it. So make sure there's a long piece because you're going to need it. Okay. Pull it through. Okay, now once it's off the loom, now you want to cut the bottom. Thread your needle. Grab your donut. And we're going to sew onto your icing and go wrap it around. So we're going to sew your icing onto your donut now. So I had to respond to that text from someone. we're just gonna, okay. Go ahead and sew on your icing onto your donut and come right back to me, okay, for the next step. So we're pretty much coming to the end of the donut. So now on, when you make the donut, don't do the E-wrap, do the knit stitch, because you will see stuffing, and I'm not liking that. But remember, this is my first donut. So grab your yarn, white yarn. I have made donuts before and they turned out better. And now we're just gonna make the sprinkles on the donut. So, do how many sprinkles you want to add. To your donut. Phone's going on airplane mode. I'm not hearing a ding. That's all my phone has been doing for the last few days. And it's been annoying from people that I don't want to hear from. So that's what one of your sprinkles will look like. You also can you can also paint on your sprinkles, but I won't recommend that, just in case you're giving it to kids or letting kids play with it as play food. I will rather have you sew your sprinkles on to your donut. So go ahead and sew your sprinkles on your donut, and I'll come right back. Okay, go ahead and do that stuff. Just like that, we have completed our donut. So that's what your donut looks like. That's how to loom knit a donut. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. But one thing is, instead of doing the E-wrap stitch, do a knit stitch so you don't have this problem. But other than that, your donut's done. That's how you loom knit a donut. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys back eventually soon until my stuff gets put into stores again. So, happy looming. Love you guys. I love bringing you guys new videos, new content to put out. I wouldn't have done this without you all love and support on this channel. My next video probably is going to be when I get my materials to loom knit SpongeBob for you guys, how to loom knit SpongeBob. So that's my next step. I think tomorrow I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the finger knit blanket. I'll have that planned up for you guys for tomorrow's video. And that's it. So, happy looming. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Stay safe. Stay warm. Happy looming. Jesus loves you. And remember, my schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. And you can find all my platforms and my link tree in my bio to all my shops, my website, my TikToks, my Facebooks. You can find that all in my bio, stories. in my link tree, okay? So, peace, I'm out. Happy looming. Have a great night. Love you guys.